What's up, everybody? Welcome to another reading with the CrownedPriestess. I hope everybody is doing well, finding yourself in a good space. So this morning when I woke up singing Don't Fear the Reaper, right? By, I think his name is Buck Dharma, or is it Duram? I think it's Dharma though. Anyway, I woke up singing that song, and I like immediately when I get songs that embody anything of death, I check with my altar, right? So I go to my SamanthaJ altar, and it's super active. Like the water's chatting, the candles are chatting, everything's going on. So I'm like, oh, okay, she's entered the chat. Maybe it's for me. But when I say the song would not leave my head, and I've been up since like 5:30 this morning, and it's like 9 right now. So I've been up significantly some hours now. And the song just keeps on, like, I just keep on, don't fear the reaper. I keep doing that. So I'm like, what's going on? So now I felt like I need to go down a rabbit hole of what this song is actually trying to say and what it means, because obviously it's deeper than me at this point. So, and I went literally down a rabbit hole about, you know, the meaning of the song. I was like dissecting the words and everything. And I feel like, again, when I say rabbit hole, I was meditating, y'all. That's my rabbit hole. Like, I wasn't like scrolling or something. But I feel like, so if I'm correct, I don't even know this. Again, don't quote me. But the original writer, I think he died really young as well. And so what I was getting every time I heard this song, because there was a part too, there's a part that talks about Romeo and Juliet. And I'm like, damn, is he talking about like love pact suicide? You know, like Romeo and Juliet, they committed suicide essentially for each other, you know, but that's not, like, spirit directed me immediately away from that. So God bless anybody with that ideation. But it was like, no, that's not it. I think, like, it's really about, first of all, accepting that dying is an inevitability for everyone who has, you know, everyone with mortality. It's a part of our fate. Like, we're fated to leave this body. But it will still, it's almost like he understood that in dying, which is a normal part of the life cycle, that he would find some sort of, like, love goes on. That's what I got from it. Like the transcendence of it all, like, and finding comfort in knowing that just because you leave this body, it doesn't mean that it's all over. And love being like the highest frequency, you understand that? Even if it's like, how can I explain to y'all? You know, when like people been together for so long, and this is true because I've seen this play out in real life, like people been together 50, 60 years, and then one of them passes away and the other one passes like almost immediately after that. And they say like they died from a broken heart. It's literally like them rejoining. Like, I believe that. It's like because they need to be together, it's like them rejoining on the other side. Like, oh, okay, like my partner is done here, so I am too. And it's never suicide. It's not, you know, that people are actively committing hurt or, you know, and ending their lives and things like that. It's that their soul understands, like, I need to be with my counterpart. So I don't know what that's about. You know, take it how it resonates. Some of you can be remembering someone who passed, okay? Like, you could have lost, obviously, everybody has lost a loved one, but you could be remembering very deeply the loss of someone. I think also that makes sense because, at least for, you know, in my devotion to Santa Muerte, you know, she rules the dead, right? And the Day of the Dead and the cemetery and all those things. And so we're approaching that time where the veil is thinning out so that, you know, they can cross over and la 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 la, right? People want to make Halloween out to be some demonic, satanic fucking ritual when honestly, not everybody celebrates Halloween. That shit is an American holiday, to be wholehearted. That's number one. But number two, if you dig deep into the ideology, the true philosophy, the true spiritual part of All Hallows Eve, or even the Day of the Dead, this is a time to reconnect with your ancestors. This is a time that the veil is thinned enough to move back and forth through these realms. It's a time to honor your dead. That's why I always say every Halloween, I say, remember your honored dead. I always say that, because imagine somebody that you loved really deeply just passing away and you just out of sight, out of mind. You don't care anymore. Does it work like that? No, it doesn't. I watch every fucking body, literally everybody, no matter what their religion is, no matter what their belief is. I watch everyone who's ever lost somebody close to them, remember them every year, RIP them, t-shirts, light a candle outside, or whatever it is, right? You know, when you see the hood lighting candles for people that they lost, all of that. So miss me with the religious shit. Miss me, because people pick and choose when they want to talk about something being demonized versus what's okay for them. You didn't forget your dead because they haven't gone anywhere. Their body is gone, but their soul can visit you. Their soul can move. It's transcendence. It's energy. It doesn't die. So I'm going to get out of that and I'm going to move forward. But a lot of you can be sort of remembering your honored past, right? Like your people, your elders, some people have lost whoever, you know, some people have lost romantic partners. Lost their husbands, their wives, their boyfriends, their girlfriends. Some people have lost really close friends that, you know, a best friend. I know people who've lost their best friend. I know people who, you know, have lost their parents, whether at a very young age or recently. You know, we're coming into those Psalms as well. Like me, I'm 37 years old and I'm at that age where, you know, I'm starting to see my parents break down a little bit. You know, they're getting up there in age and, you know, it happens. It's a part of life. It's hard to deal with. It's hard to, you know, cope with, but you can find peace in knowing that, you know, it's a shared experience. Like no one can look at you and say they don't understand. You know what I mean? Because at some point we are all going to experience losing someone to death. You understand? And people will experience it with us. That's the inevitable as well. And I'm not wishing death on anybody today or tomorrow. I'm just saying one day your body won't be here anymore either. And there will be people left behind that can't fathom that. And you will be on the other side trying to bring them comfort, trying to remind them, show them, give them signs and symbols to say, hey, I'm with you. And that's what I was getting from that song this morning, okay? There can be beloved past ones that are trying to reach out to you, that are coming to reach out to you. Or maybe this is your sign to reach out to them, you know. Light a candle, show them that you love them, put out their favorite food, spray on their favorite cologne, watch their favorite TV show. Anything that can venerate their energy. You understand? All right. This is a spiritual last message. Let's see. There's communication and karma already on the board, and separation. Okay, it's everything. Did I use the word transcendence? I hope I did. Did I use the word transcendence? I hope I did. Look at this. Communication, karma, and separation. And then this black and white, that looks like a ghost to me. Look at that. Someone's ancestors someone's passed on. It doesn't have to be an ancestor, right? Because everybody's not older than us. Everybody's not part of our lineage. But I feel like for some of you, yes, it's an ancestor. But for others of you, somebody that you've been thinking about, you'll know who because you're thinking about them right now. When I mentioned anything about the death part, when I mentioned of people passing on and, you know, or when I mentioned the part of accepting the inevitability of passing on, right? Because somebody right now might be very sick. I'm getting that. Somebody might be in a cancer battle or some sort of like a chronic illness, terminal illness. They could be battling and you know that this person, you know, doesn't have a lot of time left with us. Somebody can be up there in age. They're on their back nine and you kind of know, you know, any day now. That can also be the situation. It's important that you're paying attention no matter what side of that spectrum you're on, whether they've passed on already or they are close to passing on. And I feel like I said that in another collective, but it was a a different energy, that I could see this spirit. Y'all know that I'm a medium, that I could see this spirit sort of like over the line between these realms of life and death. You understand? Between the other side and this side. So take it how it resonates, but I feel like it's important that you are communicating with this spirit or expecting communication from this spirit, okay? Let's see what else is going on. And understanding the balance of it all, right? That's the balance in this part. It's not karma like somebody's being served some terrible thing or whatever. It's the inevitability. The inevitability, right? The balance between life and death. The balance with understanding this body, this vessel is mortal. Okay? It is mortal. Like, we don't have immortality in this vessel. We have to be removed from this vessel to experience said immortality. All right? This is like it's just a meat suit, like, you know, like type shit. I want that to bring, because I feel like I'm speaking so cliche, but I'm also sounding kind of like a dick. But I want to emphasize that the message is, do not, no one really dies, bro. Like, we don't, you're not losing anyone. Understand it. Just understand it. Like, I really, like, if I have no other mission in life, I want people to understand, like, these people, your people, are always with you. They are always with you. I cannot explain that shit enough. I will never stop believing it, because I know it. Because I got a gang of niggas with me on a regular basis. Like, you understand? Like, literally gang. We're doing gang shit in here. Like, there's so many of my ancestors, angels. I mean, it's all over the place. But right now, we're talking specifically to people who did have a life, that they were human at one point. They're with you. Okay, they are with you. Find comfort in that. Because I feel like you're very sad. You feel alone. You feel left out. You could feel like somebody left you. Yep, that's my yes card. Look at that guy. This spirit does not want you to feel sadness that's the truth at the bottom. This spirit does not want you to feel sadness, and they are trying to communicate with you. You could be holding yourself back from a lot of things. Yep, Ace of Wands at the bottom, but Four of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords. What are you holding yourself back from that they're trying to assist you with? Inevitable endings, toxicity. Some of you could have been driven to toxic coping mechanisms when this person left you. Five of Cups. When this person left, when you lost this person, it could have driven you into very unhealthy habits, you know, with the devil and the devil strength tower. Jesus Christ. That's some heavy ass major arcana to be in. It, like, they want you to break this. They want you to come out of this depression. This some of you have substance abuse. Some of you are partaking in less than reputable activities. And you know, it's fucking up your money, it's fucking up your stability. It's fucking up your foundation, and they're tired of you self-destructing, right? It's given self-destruction. And they don't want you to do this. This spirit cares a lot about you. They're trying to enter the chat. They're trying to enter the chat. Come. Some of you need to offer oatmeal. They're like, this person likes oatmeal or cornmeal or farina or something like that. Like breakfast. They're asking for like oatmeal. You can put up soup, oatmeal, a soup. Somebody could be Hispanic or of Caribbean descent, because I'm seeing like sancocho. It looks like sancocho. Just put it out, right? It's like, I'll make an example. My grandfather, when he passed away, you know, that I took that like hell. I still cry literally every year for his birthday. But I light a candle for him, and I put out peanut butter toast, literally, because he used to just, You would just hear his slippers through the house every damn morning, and you would just smell his coffee and that burnt ass bread, because he would toast. When I say toast, it's an understatement. How crispy he wanted this bread. He wanted it so crisp, like almost rock. And he would spread peanut butter, and he would eat that with his coffee. So for his birthday, I always put that out. And I guarantee you, at least for the last 4 years straight, I've heard those slippers. And he will see me in a dream. I will see him somehow. I will go to a store and somebody will have his name. Like, his name was Esteban. And that's not a common name, especially with young people. And I will, like, the guy that helps me at the Marshall's name will be fucking Esteban. And he'll have, like, my grandfather's mannerisms and everything. So you understand what I'm saying? Do this. Do whatever you feel called to. Somebody wants oatmeal or a soup or something like that. Like, I don't, just literally light a candle, put it somewhere on a nice white cloth and wait. You know, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be that for everybody. But if you know what these people like, you knew them in life. And so give them what they like. If they liked candy, give them candy. If they like to have a beer, put a beer out for them. You know, do something, because they're going to respond. They want to respond. And when they come and touch you, when they come and touch that altar, when they come into your dreams, it's to bless you. They want to help you out of this funk that you're very much in, or that you've been in or been struggling to come out of. Can't make it up. Could be a feminine energy, but nonetheless, it's somebody that loves you very much, and they see how heartbroken you are. Page of Swords, Three of Swords. They are watching you deteriorate. They're watching how heartbroken you are. I mean, seriously, in the material world, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, you are fucked up. Like, you're in a struggle, you're in a bind, you're stuck, you're trapped. There's no stability. You don't even see the light at the end of the tunnel. You feel like every time you try to get a little bit, you don't. That devil in tower with the strength, it's like you're fighting very hard to come out of this, and it's probably gonna knock you off your fucking horse real hard. And this past one, they're trying to cushion your fall. They're trying to, like, put a pillow. So, because it's like, it's inevitable that you're gonna get hurt here. But this entity they really love you. They care a lot about you. They feel responsible for you, even to a degree. And they're watching you deteriorate. They're watching your heartbreak. They're watching you spiral. They're watching you struggle with this loss. They're watching you struggle with this, and they're trying to talk to you. They're trying to talk to you. Birds can be significant. Also, messages in a bottle. Or if you see a bottle, like something like that. Something about kicking a bottle, or... My God. Yeah. Your advice is to work this. Look at this. Look at the angel. Temperance is a guardian angel. Okay. It's literally a guardian angel. That's how I feel this person is coming into you. They are becoming a guide for you. They want to be a guide for you. They have been assigned, whether they were assigned, I feel like this person assigned themselves. Your advice is to communicate with this spirit. Take that how it resonates. I know everybody's scared, or, you know, everybody ain't. You gotta be on that bullshit. I can't make it up. Eight of Pentacles with the Magician. I had to clarify it, but I already knew what they were telling me. Some of you, this is like a lost child or a lost parent, okay? They want to help you. They can help you, but you have to acknowledge them. You have to acknowledge that they're in the room. You have to acknowledge that they're there so that they can help you with this. Because I see very clear you need help with this, okay? And this person is quite literally trying to become a guardian angel in your life. They are trying to make sure that your life goes on and it has meaning, you know? Because you're starting to lose that. I see that very clear. This is very sad energy. These are sad ass cards, man. Very sad. Very hurtful. Very self-destructive energy. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. And I pray that you find peace in this energy, okay? This spirit, this is somebody that you know. This is for somebody who knows this. You know you were alive to lose this person, okay? It's not like an ancestor that was gone before you got here. So If you haven't lost anybody, then it's not your message, and that's fine. Thank you for watching. Maybe share it with somebody who you do know lost someone, okay? Because this is clear as day. This spirit wants to help you out of a rut, all right? I'm going to leave it there. Love, light, and abundance.